What's up, YouTube, Facebook, social media? Listen, we didn't have some technical difficulties. Do not judge us. We were supposed to go live at 6:30. For those of you that have been texting and all of that, listen, we are now live, getting ready to rock out with the young lady that I met recently. And we're going to rock out for some things that we're about to do this weekend. Listen, come with your questions as we're sharing information. Be ready to grow with us, glow with us. If you're watching this replay, make sure you like, you share. Those of you that are jumping on, make sure you like and share. Here we go. Let's grow. What's up? Hey. Listen, if you're rocking out and you're joining us, just say hello, hello, hello. Give me some time to share. And then I'm going to introduce my girl and let her kind of tell you who she is, what she's doing, all of that great stuff. But listen, as you're joining us, make sure you just put hello in the screen for those of you that are going to join us live. I'm going to be sharing. Kim, kind of introduce yourself, Kim. Let them know this is really her platform, but baby, we had some technical difficulties, but I was like, we could do it here where I'm used to doing this. And so we're kind of collaborating together. And so Kim, kind of tell them a little bit about you, and I'm going to be sharing on my platforms while you're talking. So, you're on mute. Hold on one second. Baby, we've been having a time. You can just push unmute. Okay.
Hey,
All right.
hey. Good evening, everyone. So glad to be. Thank you for allowing me to grace your platform on tonight. Listen, we know when this kingdom work about to be done, we already know he meddling, but listen, he can't win. So
Right.
I am just so elated and so happy to have met you under those circumstances. It was kind of, sad, but listen, this is always birthing after death. I always say that there is something always give birth after death, and I thank God for birthing out, this collaboration and this sisterhood and friendship that is developing and evolving. I love you so much and I appreciate you. I am Kimberly Norton. I am the founder of Lead Her Ministry. I have a heart to push women into purpose, to teach them how to make take that pain and turn it into passion and walk in your purpose, honey. Leave that past behind and walk into everything God has called you to be. So again, I say good evening. Welcome to Kingdom Women That Build. This Facebook Live is all about us. And so I'm excited for what is about to go down on this live. So I'm super excited.
Awesome. Listen, I literally, if you're on and you're watching, I need you to put, if you're ready to hear what we're about to talk about, especially if you are a woman in business, I need you to type, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I need you to type, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. We are so excited for this weekend. Some major things that are going to be happening in the Houston area. Hey, my husband, I'm just saying that because he just said my love. Hey, husband. Hey, Sister El. Thank y'all for joining. What's up, Jocelyn? Thank you. Yes, we are ready. I need you to type that in the screen. We're ready. Make sure you like, you share, all of that great stuff. But we're getting
Hey,
ready for,
Bishop.
I know, right? We're getting ready to do some things this weekend, man. And I want to ask you, and then you can ask me your questions. Look, I done brought you to my platform talking about. I don't know which one we doing, but anyway. So tell me, what made you come up with this particular thing? I know we had a conversation. Yeah, I see y'all joining in. What's up? What's
Yes.
up? Welcome.
Hey.
Thank y'all for waiting. Thank y'all so much for being a part of this.
For
All
your
right.
patience.
So let's talk. So tell me, what was your reason? I know we met, for those that don't know, and look at me, I'm a storyteller. For those that don't know, I met her through my mother-in-law. So when my mother-in-law passed, she came to come see her in her last days, and they were best friends. And so in the midst of this, and this is when you know, even in the midst of transitioning, you never know what God is doing or why he's doing what he's doing. During that time, you started talking. And of course, Sister Dendra, I can only do what I know to do. And I went to, you can do this, you can do that. And we literally just sitting there and just pouring and just learning from each other. But what was your reason for really, really starting and doing this particular event? And then I'll turn it over to you.
Well, first of all, I just want to say this. Tonight is not just another live. I just want to put that out there. This is not just another live. We believe that God has something he wants to birth out of you. Everyone that chiming in on tonight, this is a divine appointment. Just so you know, I want to put that out there. So that is what pushed me to do this, because I feel like in this season, God had kept speaking to me in regards to birthing. And so that's been since the beginning of the year. It's just like he's been talking about birthing. And me, myself, I have been birthing out some new things. And that's what he was dealing with me. So many women right now, a lot of people are in transition. A lot of people are losing jobs and having to pivot and things like that. And a lot of people are going and looking for more jobs, but they're not even understanding or even going to God and saying, you know what? Lord, what do you want me to do? And so they're seeking out jobs and, oh, I can't find a job. I don't know. This is not normal for me. And I'm like, what if God is not trying to, help you find a job? What if it's time for you to walk in purpose? What is it that he giving you? What is your talents? What is your gifting that you're using as hobbies right now, but he wants to use in this season? And so that is really what really pushed me, is him behind me. The wind of God just keep pushing at me to encourage and pour into women. And I'm like, you know what? Instead of doing this individually and talking to people individually, this is happening too often. Okay, Lord, what do I need to do? How do I get these women in, in a room together? And how do I get women who are saying, oh, Kim, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do or whatever? Because I mentor people just based off of my just doing it, obeying God. And
Mhm.
so I mentor a lot of women and try to be to them what I didn't have when I said yes and came out of corporate America and just did what the Lord told me to do and opened a salon. Never been an entrepreneur in my life, but just walking it out by faith and obedience and encouraging other women to do that, to walk with that same power and that same faith, knowing that, listen, he has given us the power to get this wealth. So let's go.
Let's go. I love it. I love it. I love. Listen, if you know that that is you, you are a person that has. Look, girl, I can't help you. Look, if you are that person that says, "Man, I know I have a business, or I want to continue to sustain my business, or I want to continue to grow my business," I need you to put the number one in the screen. If you are that person, hey, that's me. I know what she's talking about. I know what it's like to feel some in my shanana and be able to move and do some things. I want to see you. We want to make sure that we're in the right room and what we're doing. Well, we know we are. I know
Right.
that there's going to be some great things. Just to see all of you on here tonight, thank you again for rocking out with us. But Kim, so talk to me. I don't know which way you want to go with this. I see y'all want.
Listen, let's go. First of all, listen, we on your platform, so they know who you are. I don't even have to say it. I can't even get on the phone. I was on the phone with her one time, and I'm telling you, you better connect with people that's gonna make your baby leap. Because baby, I've been leaping, I've been jumping, I've been running ever since. And so from one conversation, I remember sitting that night we were just kind of waiting, I think for the corners to come, and we sat and had a conversation. And
Mhm.
just for me saying one thing to you, you started to just open my mind to something completely different that I had. It was like I had this vision like this, and it's like boom, all of a sudden it was no limits. I didn't even see a side wall anymore. It was just open field. And I'm just like, Wow. So I don't know how, Lord, but I need to connect and collaborate with her because what she just did for me, I need her to do that for some other people. So I just want to say, listen, I'm rocking with Pastor, business strategist, listen, serial entrepreneur. Listen, I'm telling you, founder of BAM, she has so much stuff going on. She have a great testimony. I do want you to share your testimony for people that don't know you, that may come on from my page, because I think it's amazing to hear your testimony. And again, it inspired me as well. So if you can give your testimony, and then we can go into the next part.
Okay. Well, first of all, look at me. The first of all, I want to say this. I think the reason why, and I'm gonna answer your question. I think the reason that we had the conversation was because you're making big moves, sis. Like you have a whole venue. Can somebody say? Can we congratulate her? She has a whole venue, event planner. To all of my planners that's out there, she has her own event center that she has, which is where we're going to have the event at. See, I love to celebrate other women, so I know it's a delay. So I need y'all to come on and celebrate this, sis. How long ago did you open up your event center?
I opened it July. No, it was June, like the end of June, June like 25th or 26th. So literally,
Wait, this
I'm
year?
going into my second this year.
See, y'all, come on, celebrate this. Look, here go one of my event planners right here. Come through, venue. Yes, I love it. And so you just open up your event, and which made the conversation start to start. Because I'm like, wait, you got a venue? Let's talk. So there's so many things that you can do within a venue. So okay, let me go to answer your question. I just wanted them to know what you did and what you do. You are an event planner and you do catering and different things like that. So shout out to you, sis. And I only got one congratulations. I'm gonna need them that's watching. I'm gonna need y'all to come on. Now we
Come,
celebrate women over here. Sugarfoot. Don't just sit and watch. I need you to dialogue and just
I
type
love it.
congratulations, sis. But anyway, I do for me, my testimony is this. You gotta come on Saturday. No, I'm just but you do gotta come
No,
on.
she playing, but she not playing.
Yeah, I'm playing, but I'm not. But you can come on Saturday. But I will say this: I literally lost my husband and I from sickness to losing everything, and you'll learn more in detail. Losing everything for those that don't know my story, literally losing everything, and God telling my husband and I to downsize, and from downsizing, we are now, and the rest you're going to have to hear at the event this Saturday. So
I,
this Saturday, I'm known for not giving all the juice and all the gems until you get in the room. But I will say this is that thank y'all so much for the congratulations. I will say this is
thank
that
you.
I literally we lost everything and we made a decision in the middle after losing the first time as pastors. Okay. The second time we was like, Lord, we don't want you to take it again. So how can we do this God's way? And we literally downsized. And from downsizing to now, and a whole bunch in between there that you got to hear when you come Saturday, that's all in between there to where now our company, we have multiple companies, and we've done some amazing things. So I'm gonna just say that. And we have employees, and we are building other businesses in the process. We have communities where we're pouring into people, and we're showing others opportunities. I talked to someone that was near and dear to our heart, where God was sharing some different things, and I'm just excited about what we're doing, how we're doing it, and what's going to happen. So just a little bit about me. I'm an old girl from Texas, point blank, down in the country, but I do big things even though I'm in a small town. And that's my goal, is to change lives. Yeah, even though I'm in a small town, don't let it fool you, sugar. There's a lot of great things that God has given my husband and I the opportunity to do. And like I said, more of that I will share. I can't wait to meet your people. I can't wait to meet them in public. I'm a woman, and I'm a co-founder of a accounting software. Can you give me a shout? Yes, I can. Y'all give her a shout out.
Shout out, sis. Do your thing.
Congratulate this sister, brother, whoever that may be.
We hope to see
Oh,
you in the building.
Yeah, we would love to see you in the building, baby. But giving you a shout out as well. I love celebrating other women that are moving. So shout out to you on your software business. But that's my goal. My goal is literally to show women that there are opportunities out here that's bigger than what you can ever imagine. As my husband says, he says now is that we are in deep sea water. And so I know what it's like to go from the sand. And if you've been into my BAM before, you know what I'm about to say, to go from the sand to the sea, and what that looks like. And when you get to the sea, what is the sea, baby? It's so deep. It's so many opportunities that is beyond you that you will not be able to understand. So, my goal at this event is to show you to strategic plans and a strategic way, if you have a business or if you're starting one, on how to go about starting that business, but doing it the right way. So that when you go to bigger opportunities, you'll be able to grab those opportunities. So I will say this, and I hate saying this, but for your community, I will say this. We went from homeless to now a seven-figure business. And so that's something I'm excited about. I'm proud of. Watching my husband and I do it together. My children are a part of that plan. It's not just me. So I don't want to make it seem like it's just me. Baby, my baby daddy boyfriend. Shout out to him. Can y'all say, hey, Bishop, be on here? I'm going to need y'all to
Hey,
say,
Bishop.
hey, there you go. TT from that PB. Yes, that's my husband. I'm Holy Hood, but I love to share principles that allow people to process so that they can progress in business. I say life, love, marriage, ministry, and money, but I want to show women how to go about building something that can change and make your life unrecognizable when it's built right. That's my key, Kim. That's my key. When it's built right.
When it's
If
built
it's
right.
not built right, you'll constantly restart. You'll constantly start over. You'll constantly can't find your identity in business. You'll constantly be moving around, but you got to build it. And there's a foundation that I want to show you guys on Saturday on what this can be built like, where you go from, remember this, three things I always say. And if you've been on my platform, you know what I'm about to say. Bishop, they giving you a shout out. Hello, Pamela. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. They saying, hey, Bishop. But I really want to say this is that my goal this weekend is to literally show you the blueprint. I can't give you everything in one day. Now, please understand that. But I'm gonna give you enough to ignite you to want to start. And this is something I do all the time. So I don't know if that's what you were looking for, but I definitely I'm going to go in details because the vision is way bigger than that. So you don't just go from homeless to seven figures and you don't get hit.
Come on.
You don't just go from homeless to seven figures and God don't change your whole perspective on life. You don't just go from homeless to seven figures to where you lose some people in the process. You don't just go from homeless to seven figures and you don't look up and you don't know if you have enough money in the end of the month. Even though you made seven figures before, don't mean you're going to make it again. Come on here, Glory. You do not go. It is a process and it is something that you continue to keep going through. There's times we don't even know. And I'm going to give you the real part of business that you don't even know. Dang, am I going to be able to meet payroll? But Lord, and it all of a sudden, the faith of business is a totally different thing that you can ever imagine. So it's totally different. So that's what I'm sharing this weekend. I'm literally sharing the blueprint of if you start this thing right, 6 years of being in business, we have over 7 different departments and we have multiple people that work with us and they are also helping carry this dream and carry this vision with us. So that's who I am for your side. I know my side. These folks over here know me. I think they do. Listen, if you're a part of the BAM, I'm gonna need you to put the butterfly in the screen if you ever known about the BAM. But if you know me, I just need you to say what's up. Okay, what's up? But yeah, so I hope that helps, Kim.
Yes. Listen, I already know from
Yeah.
sitting with you. Y'all in for a treat. I already know those that know you, they already know. Listen, you don't come playing no games. You finna put it out there and you don't have no excuse. You're gonna leave with the information, the power, the motivation. It's on you. It's on you. And I love that way you said even with your situation and you guys going through the hardship, but you went back and you said, what can we do differently? And see, that's
Yeah.
what a lot of people, they don't take the time to evaluate things. Like, Lord, have I gotten off track? Have I deviated from your plan? You know, is it something off? Are you doing something new in this season? But you went and said, Lord, we seek the Lord. That's how our plans are established because we take it to Him. Lord, is there something else I need to be doing? Do I
Yeah.
need to do this in a different way? And which leads up to my question that I want to ask. Have you ever, and which I know you have, and you can kind of elaborate on it, have you ever known God was calling you for a particular thing? And then but there was fear, timing. Lord, is it the timing? Because sometimes we'll sit and we delay ourselves. We say we waiting on God, but God is waiting on us to do the first thing He told us to do. When we sitting there, afraid, I don't have the money. I don't have is this the right time? And we sit and go back and forth with ourselves. So is it a time where the Lord told you to do something? And I know when God tell us to do something, if it don't make you afraid, I question if it's God.
Yeah.
Because if you know how to do it, listen, God don't specialize like that. God will tell you to do some crazy stuff, and you be looking at your bank account, you be looking at your education, and be like, well, how am I do this? How am I
Yeah.
do this? Who am I? Who am I to be on this live right now? Who am
Yeah.
I? I'm still in the building stage. Who am I to be on this live? Because He said so.
Yes. Yes. And because you gave him a yes, you no longer
Yes,
said,
come on.
Lord, I'm thinking about it. You're moving in it. And that's the thing. You've
Yes.
already started I always say this. If you, and I want to shout out to everybody on here. I'm always talk. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I do lives all the time. Don't pay no attention to me. But anyone on here that has been at a place to say, man, I started and I didn't quit. If that's you, man, I'm gonna need you to say, man, I started. And if you started, you're already successful. You're already successful because you started. And so I'm sorry. But anyway, but to your question, was I afraid? Man, yeah. I was terrified. The first time I started the first part of my business was in 2015. 2015, I got sick. 2016, 17, somewhere in there. I think 14, I got sick. I can't remember the dates. Somebody say I started. Thank you so much. I know that's right. Uh,
Amen. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Brittany. But I say this in 2015 or 14, whenever I was sitting in the hospital and I thought I was gonna die. Yeah. Like I said, I don't want to share too much, but yeah, I thought I was out of here. And I literally said that day that I heard God say there is a tomorrow. And I didn't understand that. And from there, I decided to no longer live for my husband, live for my children, live just for my church. I started to live for me. And
Come
so when
on.
I started to live for me, that was the scariest thing. So my husband and I have been married almost 26 years. So from 2000 to 2015, I lived my life for him and those girls in our church. So imagine that. I don't even know who my identity is.
Come on.
I don't know who I am without them. So now I got to learn how to snatch my identity back and learn who am I now that I've been sick, life has hit. What do I do now? And maybe
Mhm.
there's somebody else that's even watching, like, what do I do? I done live
Yeah.
life up into this point for everyone else. How can I live for me? And so I had an unction to do something different. I need you to type that in the screen. If you've ever been there,
Um,
I need to do something
something
different. I
different.
knew it had to be something. I didn't know what, but I always say I felt it in my shanana. I felt it in my spirit. I heard a dude say that on podcast. I felt it in my spirit that I got to do something different. And I started the process and I wrote my first book. That was something I never done. I wasn't even good in school in English. I almost counted myself out. I told myself I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I literally had the moment of fear that if I drop this book, who's going to talk about me? If I drop this book, what's going to be said? Like, she's illiterate. She don't know how to write. What's going to happen? And I literally had to make a decision to say, I'm going to do this and no turning back. I'm going to do this regardless of who got to say something. I'm going to do this not knowing that when I started my book, I started my business.
Come on.
So I started my business. So then I go live and all this stuff, but I started my business. But did I get fearful? Yes. I was terrified. But as I, come here, Glory. As I move, come on here, Forrest, run, Forrest, run. When I started moving, others behind me started watching and wanting to learn how I moved. What did I do? The one move of writing a book. What did you do? How did that happen? Now I'm talking about it. Now I'm sharing my story. Now I'm using the scripture in Revelation. I am delivered by the blood of the Lamb and the words of my testimony. And as I'm sharing my testimony, others are coming behind me wanting to connect with who my testimony is. What am I saying? Sis, bruh, whoever's watching, when you decide that you're no longer going to sit on this thing that God told you to do, that God has designed you to do, I promise you, I don't care what witch, warlock got to say something about it. It does not matter. You know, without a shadow of a doubt, that you can't stop dreaming about it. You can't stop. Every time you turn around, the conversation is happening. Every time you turn around, somebody is saying, write the book, start the business. Somebody is saying, open up this, open up that. When you find, I know I'm not the only one. When you find yourself there, you know it's time, but you're doing it afraid. So anything I've done it afraid, scared out of my mind. So to answer your question, I'm still doing it afraid.
Come on. That right there.
I know. Put the number 1 if that's you. It ain't stopped, sugar. I'm doing it afraid right now. I'm trying not to say the whole bunch right now in this very moment. Like stuff that didn't happen. I'm doing it afraid. And guess what? I'm going to keep doing it afraid. But while I'm doing it afraid, my faith is being activated to a whole other level. And this faith walk is totally different. It's like Peter walking on the water. When Jesus said, if you go ahead and do this thing I called you to do, just walk. Let me see you walk. Just walk. Trust God in the process. So that's where I am. So to answer your question, I hope that answered it. I am still today, after 2015, and then when my husband came on board, now he scared me because now he's moving faster than me. So I'm terrified. Like, bruh, slow down. But he make moves, and I'll be like, whoa, did we just do that? But I'm watching God. Bishop, if you're on your husband, I love riding with you, sugar, but I'll be scared. I told my bishop the other day, I said, Bishop, say you scared? Yes. Terrified. Always. Because I don't know what's next. But the faith in it is, God, I've seen you do it before.
Come on, that right there.
Do it again. I've seen you make ways before. So being in business, it's different than being in church. Did I tell your people that I'm a pastor's wife too? To all the folks that I'm the pastor wife or pastor, senior pastor, my husband is the pastor. Don't get it twisted. I just walk beside him. But those of you that's with me, I need you to put the number 1. Yeah, so I have some church members, but this is the thing. I'm a pastor, but doing business is way more faith than pastoring. Does that make sense? It may not, because when you ain't okay, this is my pastor people. And when you do, it's like another level of faith that shows up. It's another level of understanding. There go my husband. Don't be scared. Don't do that, Bishop. Don't play. He played too much. Bishop, tell him it's another level of another level of faith. It's not just the evidence of things that are unseen, the evidence of, but it's like you don't no longer hope, you just do. Expecting God to meet you there. You literally become the one that's walking on the water.
Come on.
And you trust him because you've seen his hand over your business. Now, if you ain't seen his hand, Yeah, you may be a little bit tad scared, but when you see the hand of God over you, chilly,
Come
chilly, bang,
boldly.
bang. Bitch say walking on water, doing business, you're the source. Wait, what did that mean? Okay, whatever he said.
Who's the source?
Who's the source? Bishop, me? You. I don't know what you. We are the yeah. We trust. I would say we trust our source too.
Come
We
on.
trust that God is our CEO
Yes.
and the Holy Spirit is our. What he say? Bishop say this all the time. Anybody know what he said? Can y'all type that? God is our CEO and Jesus is our business partner,
Hmm.
and that's how we operate.
So listen, that's a sure plan. Listen.
Oh, people depend on us and we depend on God. That part today, Bishop.
Yes,
That part today.
that's good.
Right,
That's
business
good.
part. Thank you, Cicely. That part today. God is our CEO and the Holy Spirit is our business partner. Thank you, sir. That's exactly what it is. But I hope that answered your question. So fearfully, I'm still fearful. I trust
Come
God
on.
though.
And the thing is, the fear is 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 a to me the fear is a sign to let me know that I have to depend on him, that
Yeah.
I can't do this without him. It makes me partner with him the more. It makes me sensitive to make getting up in the morning and not making my plans, but going to him who already gone before me and know the plans for my day, to get my marching orders from him, to get my agenda for the day from him, to take time to get in his presence. It just make me come to him the more. You
Yeah.
can't have a business partner that you ain't in communication with.
No, it don't work like
You
that.
have to be in communication. Can you just imagine you got a business partner, you doing one thing, your business partner doing another thing? No. How can two
Yeah.
walk together unless we be in agreement?
That part
We
today.
got to be in agreement with the vision. We got to be in agreement with which way, what direction we're going, what
Hmm.
path we're taking,
That part.
what's the purpose.
Yep.
All of this have to be in alignment.
Yep.
Alignment. And I'm
That
like, Lord, I don't want you to just go with me. I know that you're for me, but I don't just want to go with you. I want to be in alignment with you. I want to be in partnership with you,
yes. That part.
because many times we sit up here and we want to take God where we're going. That's why it's a song that say, "Take the Lord with you everywhere you go."
There you go.
No,
Yes.
who told you? I ain't taking the Lord with me. I'm following him. I'm
Okay.
following him. I'm not dragging him into my direction, leaning to my own understanding. No, I'm acknowledging him and asking him, where are we going? So how is he leading me if he following behind me?
That part. That part.
No, I'm not taking the Lord with me. I'm being led by the Lord.
Right.
And everything I'm taking to him for
Yeah.
direction. This is how we do this. So we're talking about building brands that build the kingdom, and that is the foundation, because everything we do unto him.
Right.
And only what we do for him is lasting. So if you find yourself starting over, starting over, starting over, like myself, I have to go back, just like you said, I gotta go back to, hey, give me the blueprint again.
Hmm.
Lord, is there something else I need to do? Is
Right.
there another way to do this?
Right.
What am I doing that I shouldn't be doing? Maybe it's not the season for it. Because we can do stuff out of timing and out of season. That's why we got to discern the season and the timing. That's why
Right.
it's crucial to obey God. Partial obedience is disobedience.
Yes. Amen to
And
that.
timing is good. When God speaks, this is why we move. I know his voice, and when I hear his voice, I move. I don't sit here and question, because timing is everything when God speaks.
Right.
You'll be moving 6 months later, and the opportunity, the door that was open is closed.
Right.
So, that being said, women tend to, we as women, and I'm only saying we as women because this is about kingdom women. So we as women, we sometimes delay ourselves. What do you believe keep women from moving forward?
Oh, I'm about to say this is gonna be harsh. Uh, hmm, us,
Mhm.
us. We keep ourselves from moving forward. We keep ourselves, and meaning that we don't believe enough in us. We
Mhm.
don't believe enough in the God that the experience that we have. We don't believe that our destiny is connected to our daily routine. We don't believe that we have the tools to be able to do the very thing that God has designed you to do. And that's how, when we don't believe, we end up watching and following everyone else and trying to do what they do, how they do. And then we become a counterfeit to what we're building and what we're doing. But we are the ones that end up stopping, getting stuck because of procrastination.
Mhm.
Because I always say this, procrastination will paralyze you
Come on.
spiritually to the point to where you don't move. So we become I know I ain't the only one. I need you to put number one, hearted up something. I know y'all grabbing it out in your spirit, but we all I believe, and most of the women that come to me, my goal for BAM program is to show women how to get unstuck because I was stuck. I always say I am you and you are me. I've been there before. So I'm not saying nothing that I've never been through before. I've
Mhm.
been through the point of understanding that, girl, you not moving. You can't blame nobody else. You can't become the victim or the villain to other people because you not moving. What do you mean, Tanya? Come here. Let's talk. What I mean is that you become the victim of, oh, why me? Oh, I can't. Nothing's working out for me. This is not happening for me. Then you become the villain and you become the one that be behind the scene that talks about everybody else and what they do and how they're doing their business when you don't even move in yours. That
Drop
part.
the mic. I just dropped the.
So it be us. And so we become miserable. We become hurtful. And so we become the people that comes against what we don't understand. And we've never been there. I learned this from Bishop. Don't ever judge what you do not understand. When you do, you judge wrong.
Yes.
And you find out that person you done judge, baby, they still moving. Because God has a favor over their life that you will never understand. Ever. So I say it's us. We're the reason that we're stuck. Or because something has happened in our life that has caused us to delay. And we
Mhm.
cannot get over that hurt. We cannot get over that pain. We cannot give over the naysayers. And we won't move because of what they have to say. Who is they and who care? I'm I'm so see, I done got older and I gotta do better. Bishop, help me. I need to do better.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
I'm just saying. But it's us sometimes. And sometimes it's because of fear, which is
Yes.
also us. The fear that we have, or it's because, oh, here we go. Here's another one. Or it's because of the unknown.
Mhm.
We don't know what's next. Or my last one, or it's because we don't have a mentor
Come
that can
on.
mentor us and to getting where they are, that can mentor us and to going to the next place and the next level in our life. Hey, Brother Jim, and to mentor us to go to the next level in our life. And we don't want to invest into the mentor. So we're stuck because we don't believe in investing in us for our next. Everywhere that I done got today is because of investments. It's because of mentor. Right now, some may say, good, y'all doing pretty good in business. Don't judge what you don't understand, sugar. I have a mentor. I ain't doing this by I'm standing on shoulders. No,
Come
I
on.
have a bishop and a first lady that moves big, and they'll never do what I'm doing online. Shout out to my bishop and Lady Gail Woodard. Love them forever in a day. Been rocking with her for over 20 some years because I've been with them. I have people that can pour into me and hold me accountable, that can tell me, my coach that can tell me, no, ma'am, no, ham, I'm gonna need you to get this done. You're delaying, you're procrastinating. This is
Come
how
on.
you do it. Let me give you the roadmap. What is a mentor? A mentor makes it easier for you to do what you got to do because they didn't already been there before. I know that's a bunch of answers, but catch them all.
That listen, that's good. You hit them, you know, comparison, the ones that you didn't hit, which I'm sure you could have named a bunch more, like the comparison. We start to compare ourselves, trying to be perfectionists. I used to be queen of perfectionists, and I pride, I had so much pride in, oh, I'm a perfectionist. No, you're not. You're just scared.
Yeah.
You're giving yourself reason to drag your feet and continue to delay. The only person that is delaying us is us, because we fail to move. We fail to put the one foot in front of the other and just keep moving. Feeling, you already talked about feeling unqualified or inaccurate. Listen, God is not calling us to do when He calls us to do something. I'm gonna tell you, nothing God called me to do, I knew that I can do.
Right.
Can I just say that? When He called me and said, be a nail tech and open a salon, honey, I ain't know nothing about that. I'm like, what? Be a nail tech? You
Yeah.
want me to be an esthetician? What? Do what?
Yeah.
I had no idea. But as I went, I saw that what was in me that I had not even tapped into yet, the creativity in me took me through that.
Yeah.
And we question a lot of times because we're looking at what we can only see.
Right.
And we're not looking at what He see. But if we start asking God, allow me to see myself through your eyes and what you see so I can see within me
Correct.
properly. And
Yes.
that's what we have to do. And many people don't like to sit with one of the things with us, especially my single ladies, because everybody I had a single season, but in that single season, sometimes when we're dating, these breakups and bad relationships, it has us starting to question ourselves, and we lose our confidence within ourselves, and then the self-esteem starts to go down, and then that starts to affect the way we show up for ourselves.
Yes.
We don't believe in ourselves. We're afraid to do something new because we're concerned about how we're going to look if we fail,
Yeah. So
how we
true.
going to look if it doesn't work out. You have to get to a place and listen, if it don't work out, I don't care. I
Right.
tried, and I'll try again. How many times we had to start over? I'm sure everybody on this line had to start over. Listen, I done lost count how many times I had to start over to restart a thing. And many of those times it was because I did not secure the foundation. I
Yeah.
did not get the blueprint from heaven and put that blueprint in front of me, write that vision out, make it plain, and then run with it. I ran before the vision.
Yeah.
I ran with the idea
Yeah.
instead of taking it back to God and getting a full vision as to what He desires to do.
Yeah.
And that was the difference for me. And I want to kind of talk a little bit because I know we said earlier, timing is, listen, timing is critical. So, what would you say in regards to the timing of God and moving in the right timing and knowing the season and knowing the move in the right season when God is calling you to do something?
Okay. I'm about to say something because here's the thing. I found out in the season that we moved, it wasn't necessarily in God's timing.
Mhm.
It was me having, or my husband and my family having enough faith to believe and do, as I said, oh boy, did walk on water.
Mhm.
Because sometimes we're waiting on God when God is really waiting on us to make a move. So it's not necessarily within seasons. Yes, we have life, we have seasons in life. But here's the thing, it's a choice. When you make a choice to say, I'm going to make a move, this is when you prayed, you planned, you prepared, now you can pursue what you're
Come on.
doing. anyone, I believe that God does not have a respect of person. Whoever, however he wants to use them, he can use them. It's up to them to have a different mindset in order to be used. So that's why I say it's a choice. So it's not necessarily a season, because I believe if in the season, if we would have had a bit, Garrett started a bit, we would have been billionaires. But our mindset was not ready.
Right.
That makes sense. My mindset is not ready. It's not until you change your mindset that you're able to walk into, because this is what I found out. God wasn't waiting on us. He was waiting for us to be obedient enough to move. Trust me, move it. Let me see. Do you trust me enough to make the next move? But because you trust me enough to make the next move, it builds your muscle of faith to move. It wasn't until we sat in that house and I said, man, I want something different. We were renting in a house. This is after we lost the first house. We're renting in a house. I want something different. All right, I'm going to write down for 14 days transformation for God to change my finances. 14 days I'm writing. Mindset had to shift. It wasn't a season. It's what I felt. God, did God come down and sit down from heaven? No, I felt it. I wanted something different. And while making that decision, I wrote them down 14 days. And I watched God manifest it because of my belief.
Yes.
That is courageous.
Yes.
That's courageous faith. Do you understand me? Yes. To the point of, so Tanya, you mean to tell me if I just believe, if you believe and get in the right atmosphere of people that will make you even believe. So guess what I started doing, Kim? I started listening to Steve Harvey, Lisa Nichols, Oprah Winfrey. Don't know why, but I'm finna listen to them. My mindset started to shift.
Come on.
I read the book by Steve Harvey called Jump, because my mindset, it wasn't a season, it was a mind shift. Somebody type that. It has to be a choice and a mind shift.
A choice and a mind shift.
You got to shift your mind. We can wait on God, but he was really waiting on us to make a decision and make a choice to do something you ain't never done before. Downsize. Now, after those 14 days, then I heard the Lord say downsize. But it took the mind shift first. So you believe me enough. Now let's go ahead. Let's downsize real quick. You trust me? Let's try it. You going to do it? You going to go back to the apartment? Everybody going to talk about you? They going to dog you out? You going to waver? You going to teeter-totter? You going, oh Lord, no, I don't know. What you going to do? Or are you going to stand?
Come on.
And say, no matter what comes my way, God, I trust you enough that there's something bigger on the other side of this.
Yes.
Regardless of how much this may hurt and be uncomfortable. Sometimes we got to get uncomfortable. Somebody type that, uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
It don't feel good.
Uncomfortable.
When your mind shifts, it don't feel good. Because guess when the mind shifted? Kim, I had to change. My husband had to change. There were some changes in our finances that we had to do. But it took a mind shift. You have to hear God to go backwards. You got to trust God to go forward. You get on my nerves, Bishop.
Come on, that's good.
That is good.
Yes.
But yeah, good. I hope that answered that question.
Yeah, that definitely answer, because mindset is the first step. Because if we don't believe it, what we doing? We can pray all we want. He say we pray with faith. Faith comes from believing.
Yes.
And if we can't believe it and we can't even see it, listen, if you can't perceive it, you're not gonna do it. It's not going to happen.
The size of a mustard seed. If you just had that, man, your life will be unrecognizable.
Come on, unrecognizable.
I got it all together. I'm not saying but it took a step. It did not take fast. I always I get nervous of pyramids and fast money. I get nervous. But this took process. This took pruning. It still takes pruning.
Yes.
It still takes process, still make mistakes. But I thank God I serve a God that is graceful.
Come on.
So yeah, I hope that answered. My bad.
The pruning is, I love that you said pruning because people already struggle with the process. They want to skip the process. I just
Right.
want to get to the millions, baby. If you got to the millions, you wouldn't be able to maintain it.
You ain't gonna appreciate it.
You ain't gonna
Period.
appreciate it. You're gonna have it. It's gonna be there today and gone tomorrow
Oh, I'm about to
because
say,
you wasn't prepared for it.
because you here's the thing. Because it ain't really about the millions, it's really about the
Come
assets.
on, come
Husband. It ain't about the million, sugar. It's about what you own, sugar.
come on.
That's where you wanna that anyway. But you learn that
Uh,
in the
yes,
process. It's
in
about
the
what you it ain't
process.
about that. It's about what you own. Because really and truly, you want to be Tanya, shut up. Okay. Girl, what's the next? What you got? My bad.
Listen, we way over time, but we're gonna
Okay.
start wrapping it up. I know y'all. Listen, if this has been encouraging to you, if something in you is shifted, your mindset. Listen, I need y'all to put some fire emojis up in here because I know she been spitting out nuggets. I know y'all taking notes. At least you should be taking notes and writing those nuggets down. So when the enemy comes to you tomorrow, you can start spitting it out, honey. Spitting it out. Listen, encouraging yourself. Take this information and start encouraging yourself. Listen, we are building
Yeah.
brands. We are committed to helping women build brands that build the kingdom because we're building the kingdom. Why? Because that is our purpose. We're
Yeah.
teaching you how to come in agreement with the purpose that God has placed upon your life. You can't sometimes we try to reassign people. Oh, I can't do that. I'm gonna let somebody else. No, you can't push this out to nobody else. You can't get nobody else to do it because God has assigned it for your hand. And there are people that are assigned to you, waiting for you to move. So it's time to rise up and build.
I love it. I love it. Man, I can't wait to Saturday.
I
I'm
can't
sorry.
wait.
Did you have any other questions? My bad, because I'm excited.
I don't, I think they got enough. They want the
Okay.
rest of these questions.
They
They
gonna
got
have
to come get it. Listen, we done gave you the appetizer. If you want the full course meal, you got to come out. Come on.
come
What
on.
you waiting on? Get your girlfriend, get your business partner, whoever. Get another woman who you know need this. Share this live with her and invite her out. Share the link with her and invite her out. Be in the building. I'm telling you, you're gonna be blessed. Y'all don't even know how your life is about to shift.
Right.
You're gonna come in on Saturday one way, and I decree and I declare you will not leave the same. You will
Hallelujah.
not leave the same. You're gonna be on fire. Listen, some of y'all gonna be leaping, some of y'all gonna be jumping, some of y'all gonna be running. Listen,
Yeah, I know that's right.
it's going down.
Yup.
It's going down. So again, I just want to invite all the ladies out. Come out Saturday, and you got it. We can't give you no more. We
No,
can't
we
give
didn't
you
give
no
them
more.
enough because I wasn't supposed to give them all them. Yeah.
She come
So
on. We can't.
you're
We
right.
gave them enough.
I thank you for your questions, though. I thank you for even wanting to do this, and I'm glad. Thank you for those that joined online with us, that's rocking out with us. Thank y'all so much. Uh, uh, Brother Jim say, "Well, I'm a man. I really get a lot of information from y'all ladies. Thank you, Brother Jim. Thank you for rocking out, Brother Jim.
I
I don't
love
think
that. I
Brother
love
Jim ever
that.
rocked out with me before. Thank you, Brother Jim. But I would say this, man. Join us this Saturday. What is the
Yeah.
address to the location? I know all of the information. I put the
Uh-huh.
link in the actual chat, so you should have it on YouTube as well as Facebook. So come join us if you're in the Houston area, man. And even if you're not, come
Yeah.
on from the Cold Spring area, come down here, rock out with us in
Come on.
Houston and rock
I
out with
got
us.
you.
I'm gonna share gems. If you know me and you know you've been a part of anything I've done, I'm gonna be sharing gems and tips and different things when it comes to business. Don't know. I ain't gonna say I know everything, but I know enough that has allowed us to build some major things and opportunities, and you'll learn more about that at this event. And also give y'all little gems. You're gonna get stuff to take with you, resources and all of that information. And so I am excited. So
Yeah.
join us, man. I can't wait to see some of your ladies and rock out with them. I love meeting people for the first time. But
Yes.
yeah, I would love. We can't wait. What time it start?
11 o'clock. Kingdom Women Business Seminar is on the 15th, 11 o'clock. The address is 600 Kenrick, Kenrick Drive, Houston, Texas, 77060, Suite B12. Suite B12. I'm excited to meet, everybody. I'm like you. Listen, I'm a hugger. I love meeting new women and, encouraging them. And I'm just looking forward to the testimonies that's going to follow, because I know God is going to be here, and I know that He has equipped you with something so amazing that these women need. And I'm even going to share my testimony. I don't want to go in details, but I want to share my testimony just to show you how all of this happened. I had no idea that this day we that August 15 was going to take place. But if you knew what happened to get to this place, I could have gave up.
Come
I could have
on.
gave up,
Come on.
but I didn't. And it's
Yeah.
because of you that God wanted something to be poured into you. So
Come
come
on.
out and join us.
Come on, man. Yeah. Well, I can't wait, y'all. Grab the link. Sign up today. She has a certain number that she wants to reach. And so we definitely would love to see your face in the place to be a part of this on Saturday. It's like a theme, isn't it? Like a
Bring your First of all, bring your laptop. Let's reiterate that. Bring your laptop because you're doing the work. Listen, you're doing the work. Bring your
type
laptop.
that in the screen. Bring your laptop.
Bring
Please.
your laptop.
You're gonna be
So
left
you will
behind.
be
Okay?
prepared to do the work. We're
Yeah.
not just gonna take notes and then you don't know where the notes at. No, we're gonna do the work. So bring your laptops. I'm gonna make sure that you guys have a nice brunch. So we're gonna eat, but we're gonna be fed spiritually and we'll be fed naturally. But yeah, so food will be provided. I'm super excited. Wear yellow if you can. That's Liz, you already in the yellow, sis.
I forgot. I didn't know. Yeah, you're right. I wasn't even wearing it. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Look at me. Shame. Yeah.
I have another my business side of my ministry is like blue jeans, blazer and blue jeans. So I believe in blazers and blue jeans. Now, if you don't have a blazer, don't use that as an excuse not to come, but come in your blue jeans. And if you have a blazer, put on your favorite blazer, because I want you to be comfortable, but I want you to be about your business. That's why that blazer is on.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. So y'all rock out with us this Saturday. Um, and I can't wait to share and just yeah, we're gonna rock out. Any
Yeah.
last words, woman? And look, this your life. Look at me.
No, I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to utilize your platform and inviting me in. And thank you for your yes. I am super excited because I know these ladies gonna be blessed. I Listen, this short period of time, I've been blessed, and you have just what you've done for me. I want to see it done for them. And so I'm super excited. So again, I say thank you. You are amazing. I'm telling you that's just a snippet. That's a
Thank
snippet. Like,
you. Thank
so
you.
I'm about to see you on another side, because I've only been getting pieces. So I'm even excited to be sitting in a seat as a student, learning and gleaning from you.
Ah, awesome. Well, I'm excited. I'm praying and hey, rock out with us. We're gonna work out together. Listen, if you
Yes.
don't remember anything else, remember this, as I always say when I close out. Make sure you like, share, and I'll like share it with somebody. But Remember, you are a product of God's grace and mercy when you see yourself through God's eyes and not people. Just stay on, woman of God. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.